All right, we're live, folks. First period action underway here. Just got going here in the first period. 9:30 to go as the semifinal matchup between the Burlington Junior Eagles out of Burlington, Ontario, taking on your 2015 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite, who advanced to semifinal round earlier this morning with a 5-1 victory over the Rochester Junior Americans. Action right now in the defensive zone as CJ Nenabaisa is going to chip it back up into the neutral zone where Blake Parrott, big winger number 90, correction, number 25, who had a 2-goal effort earlier this morning in that 5-1 victory. Number 4 for the Burlington Eagles is able to get around Wyatt Frankenfield, brings it in on Dragosic, who is able to get his pad out there and make the stop as Stark sends it back up to the point man. Burlington winger is going to come down, number 93, takes a shot, swallowed up by Dragosic. He's going to get a whistle. And a big welcome back to the lineup goes out to number 43, Grant Loya. So I know the boys were excited to have him back here in the lineup, chanting his name at the end of that quarterfinal matchup. Grant draws back in on the defense here. But out on the ice right now, number 93, Riker Ferguson at center. He ties up the draw. Wyatt Frankenfield tries to move it along as it's going to be sent up the boards from Ferguson to Phillips. Phillips sends it across the ice. Stark now has it as he exits the D zone with a pass to Mulligan. Mulligan chips it back up through the neutral zone, where it's retrieved now by 93. Moves it over number 4. Great back check again by Ferguson. Is able to strip the winger of that puck. He now has it behind his net. He's going to try to send it up the wall to Phillips. Phillips now has the puck. Wide pass over to Mulligan. Mulligan's going to exit the zone here. He makes a nifty little move, and he's going to go through the neutral zone. Pens are going to change behind the play. Long shot taken by Mulligan. Dips down onto the Burlington netminder. As Burlington starts to take it out of the zone, they lose the puck to Bingham Green. Bingham Green has a step. He steps around. He fires high just over the net, where Gaworski is met now behind the net. Burlington tries to exit the zone. They send it to center, where it's going to be tipped from Nenabaisa over to Noah Welch. He has some pressure on him, though. He's going to curl back. Sends it softly up the wall to Borman. Borman loses the puck there momentarily. It's going to be dumped deep into the zone. Noah Welch is going to be on a foot race, where it's going to be picked up now behind the net by Nenabaisa. Nenabaisa slams it hard off the boards up to his winger, Gaworski. He has a little bit of time now, so he gets his feet moving, tries to... And he does get that puck up to Nenabaisa. Penn's going to bring it into the offensive zone. No offsides call. Here playing in Canada, there's delayed offside, so you can tag up here and get onside. Puck's going to be sent. Long shot to the net. Rebound. Juicy rebound to Easton Borman. Fans on the shot, though. 6:54 to go in the first period. Here in a semifinal matchup from St. Catharines, Ontario, at the Seymour Rink here in Canada. Stick on the ice right now at center, but Grant is able to nicely strip away the Burlington winger. He gets the motor going through the neutral zone. Hands the puck off to Paris. Paris is going to come down the left-hand wall, looking for an option as the puck ends up behind the Burlington netminder. As the Eagles are trying to move the puck out of their defensive zone, puck is chipped behind Stark. Stark recovers and sends it back into the neutral zone before number 87 for the Eagles takes it down to the goal line. Blake Paris tries to headman the puck. He had a streaking Sawyer Phillips. Unable to connect with him as it deflects off the Burlington Eagle defender's skate, who had his back turned. He had no idea the puck was coming. Just happened to skip off his skate, and Sawyer Phillips was just a hair offside. Neutral zone face-off, 5:54 to go in the first period. Bingham Green steps in at center. Puck's going to be chipped back into the defensive zone. No, Welch is able to head that off as Sawyer Phillips now comes out of the zone. It's going to send the puck across the ice to Owen Mulligan. Mulligan possesses the puck. He shakes off the defender, gets a shot off the side of the net as the Eagles are going to come back to center. As Four is going to dance around Noah Welch. Gets a shot off the side of the net. Frankenfeld and Welch collide with each other. Puck's going to be sent through the crease by number 4 over to Owen Mulligan. Mulligan tries to get it out of the zone. It's going to be sent back into the zone where Wyatt Frankifield's going to pick it up and look to outlet the puck. It's going to be sent now to Mulligan. Mulligan sends it into the slot here where number 4 has it. Backhand shot swallowed up by Dragicic with a big save. Dangerous decisions there with the puck, but Max there is there to calm it down. Defensive zone draw coming up, 4:58 to go in the first. Riker Ferguson is on at center, flanked by Gaworski and Borman on the backside. It's going to be CJ Nenavisa and number 43, Grant Loya. Puck battle here in the neutral zone as it's Grant Loya. He's going to come out of it. He's hooked up there. He's still able to stick with it and bring it to center. Gets the motor gun. He's going to cut it in the middle. The puck's just going to be sent the length of the ice by the Junior Eagles. And we have our first icing call of the day. Ferguson's going to remain at center here with the wingers grouping of Gaworski and Borman. Puck's going to be won back to the point to Loya. Takes a shot, deflected high. Gloved down by Borman, takes a quick shot. It's going to be sent back to the point to Nenavisa. Nenavisa now has it. He makes a nice little move as he curls it back down the wall. Picked up now by Ferguson. I am able to chip it into the slot. Burlington's going to come in with numbers here. They have a 2-on-1. Puck sent across. Big save by Dragicic as he swallows that up. No rebound. And a big stoppage here and a big whistle. With 4:05 remaining in the first. Face off to the right of Max. Bingham Green on to take this draw. Puck's going to be won back to the Eagles point man. He shoots off the equipment of Green. It's going to be sent further down the wall as 97 tries to come out of there. He's stopped up by Bingham Green. Puck battle now between 97 and Frankenfield. Colt Davis is in there to help out as well. Puck's going to be sent into the slot where it's picked up by Stark. Shot off the back of Paris where 97 takes a quick shot. Max had to be alert there as he makes the stop in his own end. Eagles are able to get another chance here off the wall. Snapshot just over the net. Blake's trying to force the puck up the wall. It's going to be shot back towards the net where Frankenfield is able to chip it over to Colt Davis. He's unable to get it out of the zone though as he moves it now to Blake Parrish. Now out of the zone. Attempted pass goes over the stick of Stark as Blake is covering back for Nico. Nico's now going to start the rush forward. Sent into the slot. Just deflects off the stick of Ferguson, and the Eagle netminder is going to cover it up to get a whistle. 2:54 to go in the first. Offensive zone draw. Riker Ferguson on to take it. Flanked by Owen Mulligan and Sawyer Phillips on the backside. Noah Welch and CJ Nenavisa. Puck's going to be won back to Welch. He gets his head up, takes a shot, deflects down to the left of the net. And it's going to be sent back to the point to Nenavisa. Nenavisa, good keep. Sends it over to Phillips. Puck's going to be sent back to center to Welch. He's just going to dump it back in as the Penguins tag up. 10's going to try Welch. He's able to get the puck around him. As the Eagles gain entry in the zone, Nenavisa confronts 93, dances around him. Backhand shot, pad save by Dragicic. Four's going to send it back to the point. Long shot taken, deflects off the stick of Mulligan. Puck's going to be sent behind the net here where Noah Welch is going to pick it up now. He's looking for an option. He's going to send it into the slot. Dangerous pass there by Noah Welch, where it looks like Phillips is going to come out of danger as he sends it back to the neutral zone, dumped right back into the zone as the Eagles tag up. Picked up now by Nenavisa. Nenavisa swings it up the boards to Gaworski. Puck's shot taken. Rebound sits out in front right now. 93 send it back to the point. Pens have been hemmed in their zone here on the shift. Deflects down and into the net. One nothing game, 1:31 to go. Burlington starts off today's game with the opening goal. All right, the Penguins look to get one back here. Familiar territory for them in this tournament, giving up the first goal in the first period, late in the first period. It's been a trend. They're looking to get one back. As Gaworski forces the action, puck's going to be sent back to the point man. Chipped around, Stark sticks with it, able to keep it in the zone momentarily. It's going to come back to the neutral zone where it's now going to be picked up by Grant Lloyd. He's going to curl around. He gets the motor going. Brings it into the offensive zone. Gaworski tried to hold the line and drag a skate. He goes in offsides. 44.7 to go. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Ferguson pushes this forward in the offensive zone. Eagles defender will go back. He'll outlet it right now. 87 on the Eagles bobbles the puck. It's going to end up in the offensive zone. Foot race now between Welch and 87. 87 is going to knock Welch to the ice. As the puck's going to come out to center here. Colt Davis brings it in. He tries to curl around a man. He goes to his backhand shot, taken and goes behind the net. Puck's going to wind up on the stick of Bingham Green. He tried a toe drag, unable to get it around the Eagles defender. And that's where the first period is going to end. The score, Burlington Eagles 1. Pittsburgh Penguins lead 0. All right, folks, set to start the second period. It's underway, 15 minutes on the clock. The Eagles bring it into the zone. They're able to get around Anabisa. Force sends it into the slot. Rebound comes up. Big glove save by Dragosic. Number 93 now he sends it in the slot. Number 4 takes a shot. And it's sent up over the shoulder of Dragosic. 14:38 to go. The Eagles are going to pick up their second goal of the game. 2-0 Burlington right here at the start of the second period. Ensuing face-off now. Puck's going to be brought back into the Pens D zone. Number 4 still has it. It's going to come out. Our own number 4 is going to send it up wide. Frankfield tries to pass to Gaworski, just evades his stick. Gaworski ends up with it, trying to go 1-on-3. Followed up by Ferguson, tipped towards the net. It's in the crease, it's loose. It's found by Gaworski. Gaworski's looking for options. He curls back. Going to be gloved down by Borman. And it's going to be picked up by Gaworski. Sent now behind the net. to winger number 10 on the Eagles. Held in the zone nicely by Ferguson. Ferguson comes out with it, shoots it into the slot. Nobody was home. Puck's going to come back through the neutral zone. Foot race here between Stark and number 4. 4 is able to get around Stark. Shot off the pipe. Puck's now going to be sent behind Dragosic, where Frankenfield's going to go to work defending. But it's Colt Davis that's going to come out of the zone. Tries a pass over to Borman. Borman's in on the forecheck right now. Puck's wisely going to be sent behind the net by the Eagle defender. Picked up by Frankenfield. Now he's going to dump it down the boards, where 7 picks it up. Pressured by Davis and Green. Davis unable to corral that puck. 7's going to bring it out of the zone now. Headman pass. Foot race between Welch and number 18. Welch comes out of it. Nifty skating. He makes the move. He's got a headman pass up Bingham. Green tried to tuck it around a defender. Unable to do so as 27 brings it back into the Burlington zone, offensive zone. But the play is offside. 12:53 to go in the second period. The score remains 2-0. Face-off in the neutral zones, tied up along the boards here. Bingham Green's going to work, joined by number 25, Blake Paris. 97's going to get his motor going down the right-hand wall. He's going to dump it deep behind Dragosic, where Nenavais is going to be on the defense. Puck sent back across. And sent back up into the slot. Shot taken into the equipment of a Penguin player. I believe that was Bingham Green. Green now has it, the skates behind the net. It's going to be sent up to Colt Davis on the wall. Davis tries to send it out of the zone, sent up to the point man, where Noah Welch is going to go back to try and retrieve it now behind the net. He spins off of a winger, creates a little space. He's looking for an option, though. Penn's having a little trouble getting out of their own zone. He sends it over to Nenavais. Nenavais unable to move it further, so it's going to come right back down. Man tripped up. I think we're going to have our first penalty call of the day, and we do, as Bingham Green was diving to try and knock that puck off of a Burlington winger. And he gets his stick into the skates of a junior Eagles player. 11:51 to go. The Pens are going to be tasked with killing off a 2-minute penalty here on Bingham Green for a trip. D-zone draw coming up. Our PK men tasked with killing this off. It looks like Easton Borman and Brooks Gaworski, the forward group, and on the backside, Nico Stark and Grant Loya. Puck's going to be sent up the wall and out of the zone, out of danger by Easton Borman. Gaworski's going to apply some pressure here on number 17. 17's going to send it up to number 4, but it comes a little bit too far out of the zone for the Eagles, and it finds the stick of Grant Loya. Grant Loya is going to send it back through the neutral zone. It's going to be dumped back deep. That's going to be an icing call. And before you know it, 30 seconds has been killed off this penalty. Pens are going to change up their forward group right now for an offensive zone draw. 11:20 to go in the second period. But $1:25 to go on the penalty kill. Riker Ferguson in to take the face-off, flanked by Sawyer Phillips now. Puck's going to be won back by the Eagles. They take it now behind their own net. 44 has it. It goes up the wall to a teammate, sent a little bit deeper by Riker Ferguson, but it's going to be brought back into the neutral zones. They're going to rule here that was tipped by Loya, so no icing. As Nico Stark goes to work behind his own net. 93 tries to backhand it on Dragosic. He had to be alert there. Pad save. Riker Ferguson able to dump it deep in on the Eagles netminder. Under a minute to go on this penalty. Wyatt Frankenfield steps up to try and knock this further. Eagles are going to come out of this 2-on-1. Number 4 is going to come in off the left side. He takes a backhand shot off the Dragosic. Noah Welch now has it. He's going to skate it behind the net. He's going to skate it up through the middle himself. He's looking for an option. He's going to skate. He's going to keep skating. Noah's picking up some speed. He's looking for an option. He goes to Mulligan. Mulligan has it in the slot. And it's going to be dumped now behind Dragosic. Welch now back in his own zone this time. He sticks with it. He comes out of there with the puck. He's going to send it behind the net to his D partner, Frankenfield. Penalty's just about over. Bingham Green's back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5 action here, back to even. And successfully kill off that first penalty. Shot taken, though, at the end of this PK. It goes behind the net now where Welch picks it up. He's going to send it off the boards. He's looking for Mulligan. Mulligan unable to chip it fairly, followed up, though, by Welch. Fans on the clearing attempt. He's going to send it behind the net now to Frankenfield. Frankenfield has it. As the Pens still in their own zone after this PK effort. It's going to be sent back. Not far enough for icing, though, because Mulligan's able to get to this puck. Good hustle there by Owen. Followed on by Riker Ferguson. See if the Pens can get some momentum after this PK. Puck sent across here with 87. The Junior Eagles winger is going to pick it up. He brings it back through neutral. Comes in, takes a shot. It's deflected wide by Loya. Loya tries to chip that off the wall himself. Unable to do so. Colt Davis tries to force it further, and he's in a puck battle here on the near wall. Puck's going to squirt out in front of Dragosic, where it's found by Grant Loya. He gets the motor going. He's going to take it wide. He's got an option. He's looking for options. Chips it to himself. He just didn't have an option there. He's looking to pass in front of the net as the Eagles are going to bring it back into the Pens D zone. Picked up nicely by Blake Paris. He fans on the clearing attempt. Shot back towards Dragosic. Good save by Max. CJ is now going to get the motor going. Sends it wide to Colt Davis. Colt Davis brings it into the zone. He tries a toe drag. Unable to do that as he's sealed off now by 10. Four's now going to pick it up through the neutral zone, bringing it in against Nico Stark. Nico seals off his man along the board and wins the puck battle. He loses it, though, to, looks like 13 or 43. And Bingham Green's going to come out of front. He cuts back towards the center. Not a lot of space here to maneuver as he tries to hit Gaworski in the neutral zone. Bingham now drops his stick in the neutral zone. It's going to be brought back in by number 4. Frankenfield now drops his stick. Sticks everywhere on the ice this shift as Gaworski gets the motor going, chips it up through the neutral zone. Picked up by 77. Brooks may have a chance as the Penguins come in with numbers. He's going to dig in here to try and possess this puck behind the Burlington net. It's Easton Borman that comes out of it. He loses the puck there as he was trying to wrap around. 93 is going to try and headman the puck as Noah is able to defend that chance as it's knocked to the wall. Aaron's stick still on the ice. It's actually a Burlington stick now. Puck's going to be dumped behind the net where Noah's going to go back to try and possess it. He's got a little time and space right now. Sent up to Borman. Borman now has it in the neutral zone. Hops off his stick. He's tripped up, though, where a 3-on-1 develops. Welch is trying to pressure. He's able to chip that off of 11. He still has it. Welch loses sight of the puck, though. It's going to go behind the net there, where Easton Borman's going to pick it up. 6:31 to go in the second period. Puck's going to be sent up to Gaworski. He's going to enter the zone with speed as the Pens make a change behind him. He's tripped up. Nothing called. Gaworski's tripped up again. Nothing called. 11's now bringing it back to the neutral zone where Grant Loya is going to retrieve this puck now. He winds it up behind his own net as he's going to skate it up. Passes to Colt Davis now. Colt Davis loses the puck. Softly backhands it through the neutral zone where it's going to be deflected by 87. Grant Loya picks it up once again. He gets the motor going. He brings it in. Strong shot. Blocker saved by 72. It deflects down in the slot. It's going to come back to the neutral where CJ Nenevise is going to pick it up. CJ is looking for an option to pass to. He is going to wheel it up to Colt Davis. Colt Davis is going to try and chip it forward. He's going to bring it in. He's got numbers. Passes to Nenevise. He shoots. Pass saved by 72. Visser. It's going to be sent back to the point here. Grant Loya is going to force his man wide. It's centered, though. Colt's able to back check that effort away. And a big save by Dragosic here, 5:14 to go. '87's able to walk out into the slot, deflects over Dragosic's head. Ferguson's going to force this over to Colt. Colt sends it back to the neutral zone where Burlington's going to wind it up and bring it right back in the Penn's D zone here. And now they have it behind the net where Loy is defending. It's going to be sent up to the point man on the Eagles. Eagles send it right back down the wall behind Dragosic where Nenavais is on to defend. Ferguson's going to come out of here with the puck. There's probably too many men there. Nothing called again. It's going to deflect in the slot. Deflects over the head of Dragosic here. Good zone time right now for the Eagles. Penn's having some trouble getting out of their own zone. 4:22 to go. Colt Davis is going to come out of the fray with the puck. It's going to softly dump it to the neutral zone. Penn's going to try and change two of their wingers here. We have a 4-on-2 developing. 88's going to come in, need a whistle, and Max gets us a whistle as he's able to glove this down. And after all of that, they're going to say that there's a roughing penalty on Grant Loya. Several trips not called in the offensive zone. And they're going to put Grant Loya here in the box. So the Pens are going to have to kill off another penalty here. 4:05 remaining in the second period. D-zone draw coming up. 2 minutes of PK time on the board. Mulligan steps in for the draw. Bingham Green's going to come out of it here on the attack. He's got a little speed through the neutral zone. He tries to bring it wide, sticked away nicely by number 7. Mulligan seals his man off the wall. Able to kill some time off of this penalty call on Loya. Where Nico Stark now has it. He shrugs off a man. He's going to bring it in right now. Deep into the zone. On the PK is Stark. Seven's now going to wind it up. Sends a long pass to number 4. Frankenfield's going to go back for it. Try to allow that to go far enough for icing. Doesn't have the juice on it, though, where Burlington now has to be on the net. They try a wraparound. Borman now has it. He's going to send it deep into Burlington territory to take some of the pressure off. Penn's able to change up their D pairing. Gaworski in on the forecheck. 83 or 93 tries to come out of his own zone. It's going to be stopped up momentarily by 11. 11's going to come out of the puck now. He's hooked up by Borman. It's going to be sent wide of the net where Welch is now going to pursue. He's shouldered off, but he sends it over to Nenavais. It's going to be sent across the slot, right back to the slot. Backdoor play is going to be stopped. As Gaworski tries to clear the zone, he loses the puck. 77 comes in. He fans on the shot. It's going to deflect off of the skate of Welch. Welch now tries to pursue. Welch now has it behind the net. He's going to be tripped up. Kicked along by Nenavais, who lost the stick. He goes to retrieve his stick. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Loy's back on. He deflects it off the point man. It's going to be sent back up to the slot area and into the equipment of Dragosic. He's going to seal it up here for a needed whistle. 1:48 to go. Pens successfully kill off that, I'm going to say, soft penalty call. So we're late in the second period. The score ended under the stick of Frankenfield. It's going to be held in by the Eagles momentarily as puck squirts out. And a hard, heavy shot taken by 97. That's gloved down by Max Dragosic. A lot of big saves today in a 2-0 effort right now. Pens are looking for their first one. Another D-zone draw coming up. Pens change their D group on as Loya and Nenevisa step onto the ice. Puck's going to find the stick of Loya. Chips it up off the wall. Up to his winger. That's Colt Davis. Davis forces it up a little bit further, but it's going to be dumped back deep in to Nenevisa. Nenevisa's going to send it up off the wall to Paris. Paris is going to headband the puck to Ryker Ferguson. Under 1 to go in the second period as Colt Davis is on the pursuit. Chipped around him, but it's kept in the zone nicely by Ferguson and Nenevisa. And it's going to be brought back to the neutral zone where Loya tries to seal off his man. And Nenevisa comes over to help out. Loya now picks it up. He may have a little bit of room here as he's going to exit the zone. Pens are going to have numbers here as they're coming in 3-on-2. Loya's going to lead the rush. He's tripped up. And after about 3 or 4 offensive zone trips, the Pens are going to go to their first power play of the day. 27.6 to go. On the power play now, 2 minutes up on the board here. Let's see if the Pens can get one here before the end of the second period. Bingham Green on to take the draw, flanked by Mulligan and Phillips. One back here by the Eagles. They're going to clear it the whole way down over the stick of Welch, where Stark's going to go back to retrieve. Behind the net now, Noah's going to chase number 4. He's going to come out of there with the puck. He's going to get his feet moving. He's looking for an option. He sends it up to winger Sawyer Phillips now. He's got a man wide. That's Owen Mulligan. Goes to him. Hops over his stick there where 44 is going to go back. Chips it up. Sawyer Phillips has it, and that's going to be the end of second period action here. The Pens are going to still have 1:33 on the PP. 2-0 the score. Burlington Eagles have a first and second period goal. So the Pens are going to look to play comeback here in the third period. Third period action underway. Pens are going to start this period on a power play now under 1:30 to go, but Easton Borman's going to take it in. Finds a stick of Ferguson, sneaky shot, rebound sitting there. Going to be swallowed up there by 72 as Gaworski was looking for gold, looking for a rebound to tuck home. Offensive zone, power play, face-off coming up for Pens the lead. Ferguson's going to step in for the draw. It's going to be won by the Eagles. They send it all the way down the ice where Grant Loya and CJ Nenevisa go back to pick it up. Going to be picked up by CJ. He's going to wheel it behind the net over to Grant Loya, who's looking to get the motor going. He chips it up to Ferguson. Ferguson has it. He's going through the neutral zone with some speed. Backhand pass over to Borman. Tripped up a little bit. He finds his footing again. Going to be sent back to the point man. That's Grant Loya. Gets his head down. He rips it. It was sitting in the crease momentarily. Dropped down. Good save there by 72, the netminder. Loya tries to hold it in at 2-on-1. It's going to develop here on the PK. 93 brings it in. Has 4 open. Quick shot. Sticked away by Nenevisa. Loya's now going to pick it up in the slot. He shouldered into It's going to be sent back to Borman. Borman's going to dump it in. They're going to rule that this was tipped, so the Pens don't have an icing call against them. 14 to go on the penalty to the Burlington players. So Pens looks like they're going to have their power play killed off, their first of the game, as Stark goes back to defend 27. We're back to 5-on-5 action now. Burlington wheels it behind the net to the point man. Shot taken. It's going to be stick down just wide of the net, where 10 now picks it up behind the net. Going to be defended by Bingham Green and Nico Stark. Stark's going to come out of there with the puck. He's going to get his feet moving. He's going to skate it past up to Paris. It's going to go into the Pens offensive zone, where Colt Davis tries to seal off his man, keep it in the zone. It's going to squirt out into the slot. 27 has it. He has his head up. He's going to find 18. 18 works around Nico, but Nico comes out of there with the puck. Correction, that's 16 that has it. Sends it back behind Dragosic, picked up now by number 4, Wyatt Frankenfield, as 11's going to slide it back behind the Penguin goal line. 12:30 to go here in the third period. Finds the stick of Blake Paris. He has it. Backhand pass. Finds Ferguson momentarily, and Paris is able to send this wide to Colt Davis. As the Pens are making a change behind the play here. 27 has the puck, defended by Ferguson, where Nenevise is going to step in. Nenevise has the puck. He's looking for an option. He wheels it around. He's got a little room here to skate, and he's going to take that real estate. CJ's going to take it wide. Puck's going to be dumped back into the Penguin zone, where Noah Welch is going to go back to retrieve against 97. He nicely evades pressure here. And Mulligan has it. He's going to chip it up to Sawyer Phillips. Phillips is going to come out to center with the puck. Loses it, though. And the puck's going to be brought right back in, where Welch comes on to defend. 87 is going to push this wide. Sneaky shot over the shoulder of Dragosic, and that's in the back of the net. Three nothing to score. Tough mountain to climb here for Pens Elite. Puck's going to be shot in on number 72. Pens are working here on the near wall as Easton Borman's looking to come out of there. Chip towards the net. Can be sent back to Nico Stark. Stark has it. He sends it deep. Shot taken. Finds the stick momentarily of Ferguson. Unable to get a good look, though, as it's brought back through the neutral zone, where 87 and Loya are going to battle. It's going to be dumped deep, as Loya's going to have to go 200 feet now as he retrieves the puck. It's going to be sicked away, though, by 97 Mullins. Borman confronts him, though, on the near wall. Borman was able to work it to himself. He's going to skate out of here with the puck. He's got Kowarski with him. He decides to take the shot. Short side shot, deflects off the netminder. Good save there by 72. It's going to deflect out in front of him. He covers up. .10:18 to go in the third. Offensive zone draw for Pens Elite. It's going to be one back to Welch. He snaps it down towards the net, where Bingham Green's going to go to work. Green sends it over to Paris. Paris head on the wall. Backhanded through the slot. Still sitting in the slot. Shot over the net by Green. It's going to be picked up by 4. He's going to tap it up off the wall, where number 10 is going to bring it in on Noah Welch. Welch is going to force him wide here. Stays with him as Green is going to now have the puck. It's going to be shot into the equipment of Dragosic. D-zone draw coming up, 9:43 to go, 3-0 the score. Pens are going to change up their forward group. Owen Mulligan on with Ferguson and Sawyer Phillips on the backside, Noah Welch and Wyatt Frankenfield. Ferguson steps in to take the draw. Actually, Noah Welch is going to step in to take this draw. Puck's going to be sent behind the net. Noah Welch is not going to pick it up. He's going to get the motor going. He's going to lose the puck, though, as he's trying to exit the zone. It's going to be sent up to Sawyer Phillips now through the neutral zone. He's going to bring it in. Long shot taken, shot wide. Under 10 to go here from Seymour Sports Complex as Riker Ferguson's going to dump it back into the zone. Where 16's going to now bring it in. Knocked off his stick nicely by Ferguson. Welch brings it into the equipment of the man who was down. Sixteen's going to shoot it behind the net. It's going to find its way to Frankenfield. Frankenfield has it. Looks to chip it up to Phillips, goes over his stick where 98's now going to bring it in. Shot snapped down into the equipment of Frankenfield. Phillips is going to one-touch pass this over to Mulligan, who's going to come through the neutral zone there. He's going to be joined by Welch on the rush. Pad save by the Burlington netminder. Grant Loy is going to bring it in. Puck battle ensues. It's going to find its way back to the point where Nenavisa has it. Tried to go D to D. It hit the skate of Borman, though. It's going to be retrieved by 91, who passes it up to 87. It's going to try Loya. Shot. Pad save by Max, picked up behind the net now by CJ Nenavisa. 7:43 to go in the third. Bingham Green comes away, able to take this puck. Tries to headman it to Gaworski. He trips, though. And the puck's going to be sent back to center now as the Eagles come back on the attack. They're going to swing it into the offensive zone, though. Offside's called on the Eagles. Pens are going to make a change here, changing up all five skaters. 7:24 to go in the third. 3-0 the score still here in the semifinal matchup of the Niagara North Front Row Classic Tournament in Southern Ontario, just outside of Niagara Falls. 10's going to bring it into the zone now, where we have a puck battle here on the near wall. Ferguson and Paris go to work trying to dig this puck out. Going to be joined out by Stark. Stark comes out of that fray with the puck. It's going to be deflected over to Frankenfield. Headmans the puck up to right winger Colt Davis. Colt Davis unable to get a clean pass through to Ferguson. Had it deflected. As 17 for the Eagles are going to send it back down, but that deflects off the skate of Wyatt Frankenfield. 6:45 to go in the third. As Stark's going to send it up to Paris, deflects off his stick back to the point man. Stark briefly has possession, and it's going to be dumped back deep to Frankenfield, who retrieves it around behind Dragosic. 93 sends it further, picked up again by Stark. Stark's going to headman puck up to his winger, Blake Paris. Paris sends it wide across the rink to Colt Davis. Has a shoulder thrown into him by 17. Puck's going to be dumped back now to center, where Eagles are going to come in 3-on-2. Ford takes a long shot, snap shot, it's behind the net. No, Welch goes back to defend. He lifts the stick. He's going to come out of there with the puck. Headmans the puck through the legs of Sawyer Phillips. Puck's going to go all the way back down. I don't think that's far enough for icing. It is not, as the Eagles are going to pick it up. Now 77's going to try and send it back. Eagles are going to come back on the attack through the neutral zone. That's 11 with the puck now. He's going to try it. Nenevisa deflects off the skid of Nenevisa. It finds the stick of Mulligan, where Welch ties up his man. Mulligan steps in to take it. Puck is sent up to Bingham Green. Unable to corral it. It's brought right back in through the equipment of Welch, where it goes behind the goal line, where Nenevisa is going to send it up the boards. 5:19 remaining in the contest. Nenevisa chips it up off the wall, finds the point man, number 17, shot and glove down by Dragosic to get a D-zone whistle here. Pens make a change of all their skaters. Forward group at center to take this draw. Riker Ferguson flanked by Brooks Skowarski and Easton Borman on the backside. Grant Loya and Nico Stark. Loya comes out of there after that face-off win with the puck. Sends it over to Stark. Stark up to Borman through his legs too. And it's going to be picked up now as Stark gets his feet moving, skating through the neutral zone. Backhands it up to Gorski. No further though. Eventually it's going to deflect back into the Eagle zone. Sent back to the neutral zone, where it's going to be picked up by Grant Loya. Grant Loya is going to backhand this pass over to Easton Borman. And Borman's going to go back into his own zone to retrieve this. 3-0 to score, 4:35 to go in the game, as Nico Stark's going to bring it in. Gorski goes with it, and it's sitting there for a second along the near post. It's going to be covered up wisely by netminder number 72. Pens are going to make a change of all 5 skaters again. Offensive zone coming up to the right of the netminder number 72 for the Junior Eagles. Puck sent behind the Burlington net here. Back to center. It's going to be sticked away nicely by Loya. Harris has it in the high slot. He's going to get his feet moving. Tried to send it to Mulligan. Icing call, though, coming up. So another D-zone draw here. Owen Mulligan steps in to take it, flanked by Davis and Paris on the backside. Noah Welch and Wyatt Frankenfield. Puck sent back to the point. 7 takes a shot. It deflects down. And into the back of the net. 4-0 to score. Nothing, under 4 to go here in the semi-final matchup. 4 now skates in, steps around Welch. He deflects it back. Four's going to try and send it across. Where Owen Mulligan's going to pick it up behind his own net. Welch sends it safety behind Dragosic, where Mulligan now has it. Gets his feet moving. He's going to headman the puck up to Cole Davis. Welch lifts the stick of number 10 in the neutral zone. Evades everybody. 12-27 now brings it up. Welch ties up his man. It's going to be picked up now by Phillips. Pens are going to go on the attack here. Under 3 to go in the third. Sawyer Phillips now is trying to clear his own zone. He's going to backhand it back into the neutral zone as 77 goes back to retrieve. And a collision here between Loya and 16, where we're going to have a body contact call. Pens are going to be on the BK here, 2:10 to go. Pens now on the PK. Nico Stark's going to send it up the wall. 77's going to send it off the glove of Frankenfield. .77 now has it in the Burlington zone. He's shouldered into by Gaworski. Going to be brought back to center by 87. Sends it over to 97. Takes a shot. Glove down by Dragosic. Whistle. 1:34 to go in the third. 4-0 to score. Mulligan steps in for this face-off. It's going to be one back. Welch now unable to have that puck possessed. He loses it. Goes to number 4. Shoots it over the shoulder of Dragosic. 5-0 to score. That face-off was won by Mulligan. Back to Welch. Welch has that puck stolen right off him, and it's put in the back of the net behind Dragosic. 93's not going to come back in on the attack. Shot towards the net, swallowed up by Max. Whistle for another D-zone draw. Max has been forced to make a lot of big saves today. Mulligan's going to step in for the D-zone draw, flanked by Davis and Paris. Back on the backside, Noah Welch and TJ Netavisa. Puck's going to be one back to himself. Oh, Mulligan's going to come out there with it. Under 1 to go here from semifinal matchup. Pens down 5-0. CJ Netavisa comes out of there with it. He's looking for an option. He curls back, loses an edge, where 11's going to bring it back into his own zone. Ferguson's going to bring it over to Welch, where we have a whistle now, where it looks like we're going to have matching penalties. And CJ Netavisa is going to go in the box. .7 to go here in the third. 11 for the Junior Eagles is going to end up in the box. We're going to finish this up here 5-on-5. Puck's going to be sent back into the Penguin zone. It's going to be picked up now by Nico Stark. Tries to move the puck along up to Paris. It deflects into the slot now. 87 takes a shot, still has the puck. Dances around one man, goes back to the point. 16, shot taken, goes off the back of Stark. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Puck's going to be chipped up off the wall by Davis. Sent no further though. looks like we're going to end this semifinal matchup with a score of 5-0. 4 seconds, 3 seconds to go. Tied up in the neutral zones. We're going to go into the offensive zone, but that is it here for the semifinals. Final score: the Burlington Junior Eagles 5, Pittsburgh Penguins Elite